Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tuesday Buzz. Today I am interviewing Nia,
Yes,
right? I almost
Nia.
said Naya, but it's Nia with the Grace Center here in Fredericksburg, Texas. The Grace Center is really cool, and I feel like it's kind of been within the last year, maybe that the rumble for the Grace Center has just been like that's all you hear about.
That's awesome.
Um,
That's good
I
to know.
I know. Well, I never really realized what the Grace Center was
hmm
until I guess about a year ago, and then it's just been I hear about it all the time. So tell me what the Grace Center is for our viewers who have no clue.
So the Grace Center is a domestic violence shelter. We are a 47-bed shelter. Each room can hold up to 3 people, but we try not to, just so that way they can stay comfortable. Since opening our doors, we have helped, I believe it's 321 survivors escape from
Wow.
a domestic violence relationship.
My
So
goodness.
that is a big impact that we've made in this community. And I've heard a lot that they're saying like, well, we didn't know that Fredericksburg needed this, this
Right.
type of, support system. But I mean, it's out there. So I'm glad we're here.
Yeah.
Really. hmm
So that's a huge number.
Yes.
Like that's a massive number and you're still helping people.
Yes.
So it's not just like those few people. It's like you said earlier, it's kind of like a rotation. These people go out and
Yeah.
they build a life for themselves and then you have new ones filter in.
hmm
That's a lot. Do you just serve Fredericksburg or is it like Gillespie County or surrounding
We
counties?
do help the surrounding counties. We also help as far as, so when we started, we tried to just keep it within the surrounding counties, so like Llano and Marble
Hmm.
Falls and all of that. But then we started to just kind of think that, well, if they're running and they're coming from San Antonio, they're not going to stay in San Antonio. They're not going to
Yeah.
go to the next big city where it's possible if someone is looking for them that way.
Yeah.
So we do have our doors open to just about anybody.
Yeah. See,
As
that
long
was
as
my
we
first
have the
thoughts.
space, we do,
Yeah.
our doors are open.
So if you don't have the space, do you like kind of filter them, to someone else or like suggest someone else or maybe say like try to find something for them or how does that work?
Yeah, we do. So if we are full, we will give them resources. We will either have them contact Salvation Army if it's something that they think they can stay in town. If they do need to leave and go somewhere further, we'll refer them to other domestic violence shelters around. And usually the
Okay.
closest one because most of the time they don't have transportation.
Yeah. Yeah,
hmm
I could imagine, especially like if they're running or if they
hmm
just really if they call you from another area, do you have people maybe who could come help pick them up or do you ever have to deal with that?
Yeah, so we do have a agency vehicle that we are able to go and pick them up wherever they are at. We've had times where we've had to go as far as Tyler
Oh,
to go and pick them
wow.
up just because they got dropped off on a Greyhound and they found him. So we just needed to go really quick. Mm.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So what qualifies as, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what domestic abuse is, but like what qualifies that? Is it just being like physically abused or just being scared in general of your situation or
No,
um
so domestic violence goes as far as verbal, mental, and financially.
okay.
You can be abused. So anybody who is controlling you,
Mhm.
financially telling you can't spend that money or that's my money, give me your money. So
Yeah.
there's that, and then of course emotional abuse, just being called names, being cut down, and things that make you feel bad, and then the mental, of course,
Yeah.
where mentally it messes with you day by day.
Oh yeah, for
hmm
sure. Wow, that's crazy. So how did
Yeah.
it get started? Like when did y'all open your doors?
So our doors first open in August 7th of 2023. So we've been open for
Okay.
two years. hmm
Wow, very cool.
hmm
Okay. And what started it? Where did you open? Was it this location,
So
which
this is
is
our first location.
okay.
Yes, we did have a central office that was out on Milam, where we would just help as what we call non-residentials. So we help them with resources. So because we didn't have the shelter, they would call and then we would refer them out to the
Okay.
other
Tell them where to
shelters
go.
around. Yes,
Okay.
but when we did open our doors, same day we opened our doors, we got a family, a mom with 3 boys. Yeah, same
Wow.
day. As soon as we opened it, she came in.
So kids can come here
Yes,
with
so
their parents.
yeah. So I think one thing that a lot of individuals get confused is that we are not a woman's shelter. We
Oh,
are a domestic violence shelter. And I do
okay.
always like to share that with everybody because, statistically, people just see it as women get abused, but really it's everybody. And we serve
Yeah.
all victims of domestic violence, which is men, women, and children.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
That's crazy. So
Yeah.
do y'all have any men who have come?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. We do.
Wow, that's amazing.
Mhm.
That's awesome. So are the living quarters like separated out, or are they able to just like, is it like a dormitory vibe?
Everybody has their own room.
Okay.
So unless we are super full, we do put the moms and the kids on one side of the building and then the singles on the opposite side.
Okay.
If we do have a male, of course, he gets his own room. Everybody has their own bathrooms. Everybody has their own everything. So each room has everything that they need.
Wow, that's really
Mhm.
neat. Like kitchenette and everything.
No, we have a larger kitchen
neat.
out here, and it's just like a commercial kitchen. It
Oh,
has
very cool.
refrigerator. They have 24 access to everything.
Oh, that's
around here.
awesome. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, how neat. And the kids are able to just play and have a good time.
Oh yeah, we
and
have a nice little playground for them.
How
It has a swing
fun.
set, basketball court. We have all of that stuff for them.
Man, so it's
Yeah.
like a whole little apartment
Yeah.
complex up in here. How cool.
Yeah, we also have the pet kennel. It's just like right out here.
What? They
yeah.
can bring their pets.
Yeah.
How neat.
Yeah, so because we've also learned that if someone is running from a domestic violence situation, they won't leave if they cannot take their pets with them because
Yeah.
those are their best friends.
Right.
So we do allow them to bring their pets. We have a 10-bay kennel where they can bring their dogs. We have a cattery with a cattery playroom.
Oh my gosh,
We've
how
even
cute.
had a guinea pig, and right
What?
now we have a pig
You have a
because,
pig?
or we did have a pig because one of the girls was
Oh my
doing,
gosh.
what
Oh,
is it?
yep. In school where they, yep.
Yep, that's
Oh
what she was
my
doing.
goodness.
Yeah,
How neat is that? Well,
Mhm.
that's really fun.
yeah, it's
So-
really nice.
Yeah, I would say so. I
Mhm.
mean, it's if you're gonna escape, like a lot of times women end up in their cars,
Yeah.
Or put up in a hotel that they can pay for, or
Mhm.
anything like that. So this ministry is just like
It's amazing.
it's amazing.
Yes.
So how did you get involved? What is your position in this place?
So I am the marketing and outreach coordinator for the
Okay.
Grace Center. So I do all of the social media, I do the interviews,
Very
I do newspaper outlets, all of those things. I also go out into the community. We'll do job fairs, we'll do resource fairs. I go and I also coordinate with the volunteers. So if we have volunteer trainings or if we have anybody who's interested in volunteering, then I am the direct contact
Okay.
for the volunteers. And I also manage the website just to make sure that everything is up to date. All events are on there. Census
Yeah.
is correct. All of those
Okay.
things.
So
Yeah.
how long have you been working here?
I actually just hit my 2 years, November 6th.
Dang,
Yeah.
congratulations. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So and it's been a journey. It really has, because I actually started off as a case manager, one of the residential specialists,
Okay,
working directly with the clients, and then I moved to being the administrative coordinator. So I was doing the
Wow.
admin work behind that. And then I got moved to this position
Oh my
just recently in
goodness.
June or July, one of those.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I've just been able to grow and I think being able to start off at the bottom directly with the clients has really made it personal. When I do
Mhm.
update social media or when I do, newspaper
You know
ads and all those
exactly
things,
how.
it just comes directly from the heart because
Yeah.
I've been here almost since the beginning. So it's been really nice.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's incredible. So you've seen this whole place come up
Yeah.
and be built
It's
and all the things.
grown
Yeah.
tremendously.
Well, and that's probably why it's just come out so much lately in, conversation with people, is because domestic violence is like, it's such a hush hush thing.
Yeah.
And then when you put a shelter somewhere and you're like, oh, there is a shelter here for that, you're like, Frederick, like you said,
Yeah.
Fredericksburg doesn't need that, And that's like, it's been interesting on our nonprofit side, like diving into things and like realizing what there is here.
Mhm.
You can have the most wealthiest of people who need
Yeah.
help, and you can have the not, obviously
Yeah.
that need help, but
Domestic
it's like
violence does not discriminate.
it does not discriminate. Yeah. And so just to have a place where you feel safe. And so what is the process like? How does someone come into this place and say, hey, I need help? Is that all they
Mhm.
have to do?
Well, we do have our crisis hotline. It is
Okay.
open 24/7. We do have a 24/7 staff that is here to take those calls at any time. They do have an intake process that they have to go through just to make sure that they do qualify, because sometimes it's just like a hit or miss. Sometimes
Yeah.
where they're like, they're being mean to me, and we're like, no, sorry. We got to make sure that we save these spots
For people who really, really
for
need them.
ones who really need them. And once they qualify, we'll let them know, like, hey, you've been accepted into the shelter. Please meet us at the police department, and we'll pick you up from there and take you to the shelter.
Wow.
Mhm.
So how did you get
That's
this
cool.
job? Like what
So
made
being able to watch it and then watch it grow, I was wondering, like, oh, I wonder what that is. And then my contract was over at my other job, and I found out that the Grace Center was hiring. So I applied, I got it, and it was just awesome. Like, just to watch it, like, be built from the bottom up, break ground, everything. I saw them
Wow.
when they did the, what's it called? When they pick the dirt,
Oh
when they do
yeah.
the
Yeah, they like
shovel,
yeah, they
yeah, with the
dig it up.
chambers. So that was fun. I got to see that. So it was pretty cool. So being able to watch it grow and then being here and then watch it grow from dirt to what it's turned into now
Yeah,
is just it's so rewarding, really.
that's
Being
amazing.
part of just this big mission that is really true to my heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that.
Hmm.
I totally get that. And it's funny. What are do you know the statistics about like women in domestic abuse or just the domestic abuse in general? I guess it's
Yeah.
men, too,
Yeah.
and kids and
So the statistics for women is every 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence.
oh my
And for
gosh.
men, I believe it's 1 in 7. Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That statistic in itself kind of
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
stumps me
Yeah.
there. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
That's awful. Like, and to think that that's our society that we live in.
Yeah.
Like, what is the root? Like, how do you stop that? How do you stop that? Where does that come in? Like, how, where's the root play of that? Like, how do we as a society change that? Like, I feel like we just need to like,
And I think that it's really important that we are able to be more active on social media, more
mm-hmm.
active out there to bring those statistics to light,
Yes.
because I mean, we get this reaction of, really, one in
What?
three?
Yeah, that's
Like,
a
that
huge
means if we add
number.
one more person to this room,
One of
one of us
us
has
has
gone
had
through
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really important that we keep the community in the know with things that's going on, but also to know why they're supporting what we do,
Mm-hmm.
because it could be their neighbor, it could be someone at church, or
Yeah.
it could be
Well, you think
anybody.
one in three? I mean, look at all the neighborhoods in town.
Yeah.
That the one in three. I mean, if you live down a street with like 10 houses,
Hmm.
that's significant,
Yeah.
And so to think that your neighbor could actually need your help, like that's a big deal.
Hmm.
So, when they like get here, is there like a process that how long they have to stay, or is it just till they're up on their feet?
So we technically are a 30-day shelter,
Okay.
but we don't put that time frame on them.
Yeah.
We really do just try and help them as much as we can, and they let us know when they're ready. They're like,
Yeah.
"Nia, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get my own apartment." We're like, "Okay, well, let's get you started."
Yeah.
They know when they're ready. So
That's
we
good.
don't really put a time frame on them, but we do also want to see them, get to that point of self-sufficiency. Watch
Right.
them get their driver's license. I mean, we've had a family in here who had never been to a library before. We
Oh
took
my
them to the
goodness.
library, and they
Oh,
were
cool.
just on cloud nine. And it's little things like that that they realize, I can do this. I can do
Yeah.
this by myself.
Right.
Hmm.
And then they start exercising that independence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
do
it's so
they
nice to see.
can you guys help them find jobs? Like,
Oh,
do y'all
yeah.
have counselors on staff? Like
Oh.
all the things?
So our case managers help them find jobs. They help them get back in school. They do everything that they need, everything and anything. They need driver's license, a birth certificate,
Wow.
anything they need. But we also do have an on-site counselor, and she's here 3 days out of the week.
Oh,
So we
that's
do
great.
have and we do have them, the residents that do live at the shelter, come in,
Hmm.
and then we have non-residential um, clients also who don't live at the shelter, but they still qualify for our services.
Oh, very
So they are able
cool.
to come and see the counselor, or if we have Thanksgiving dinner like we will this week, they'll have it. They'll be able, they're invited. They're invited to come
Yeah.
and eat Thanksgiving dinner
Oh, so if they
with who they've made
graduate,
their family. Yeah.
yeah. So if they move out of here, they can still kind of come and participate in different
Hmm.
things if they really feel like.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm sure they build a community here.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
once you're safe and you've built that community, like of feeling safe, like it's hard to leave that.
Yeah. And they really do just become family, and it's so nice to see.
I
It
love
really
that.
is. Yeah.
That's amazing. So, is there anything you guys are doing? I mean, with our viewers and the people who watch the Tuesday Buzz, is there anything like that the community can be doing? Like, do y'all need any financial help? Do y'all have any capital campaigns for anything going on? Or how can someone support you guys if they feel really led to this
Yeah.
cause?
So, I mean, there's so many ways that you can get involved with the Grace Center. You can be a volunteer, and that helps us out tremendously. I mean, we have so many positions here and so much work to do that we will never tell you, nope, we don't need you today. It's never like that. We also do have our Grace ambassadors, which I probably should have told you earlier. But we do have our Grace Ambassadors, and those are our teen volunteers. So
Oh,
who they are
wow.
is they are the voice amongst their peers within the teen community, being able to educate them and let them see those signs before it's too late,
Yeah.
before someone marries their high school sweetheart and then they turn out like, oh, he's been abusing me this whole time, going
Yeah.
through the phone, tracking your location, things like that. Those are
Right.
signs of abuse, especially being so young. So we do have these Grace Ambassadors that help us with the kids here.
That's really
Yeah, so
cool.
Christmas they're going to come and decorate cookies with them
Oh,
and
how
write their letters to Santa.
fun.
So we have them come on board, and then they're kind of like a little board of directors,
Yeah.
and they talk about what are we going to do next at school or in the community that's going to bring awareness within the teens.
Mm-hmm.
So if any of the teens that watch this, you'll all are more than welcome to reach out to me.
Yeah, that is so
Yeah.
cool because I really feel like starting it there too, like at a young age, that's probably really the target
Yeah.
audience to make this trend go away, make these statistics get bigger. And
I really would love to see it just get so much bigger, because it's real small right now. And I as I was growing up, I didn't know that I was in an abusive relationship
Yeah.
growing up, which is why this mission is so close to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to lead these young individuals and with experience and tell them, like, no, don't let them do that to you.
Yeah.
Like, listen, like, I'm telling you,
This is not real love.
that is not love, and respect is the standard. And that's our motto. Respect is the standard, period.
Mhm.
That's it. Like, we're not going to accept anything else.
Yeah.
And it's so fun to see them, and they build, a relationship within each other, because they do go to middle school, high school, or some of them go to the
Oh my
Gillespie County High
gosh.
School.
Wow.
So it's really nice for them to get to know people within the community also.
Yeah. That's
Mhm.
huge.
Oh, yeah.
What a cool program that nobody probably heard about. That was really cool. That was new to me. Oh my goodness, what a cool program.
Yeah.
So, y'all have anything you're raising money for? Like, are y'all building anything new or trying to, or any kind of just donations in general? I'm sure it's not cheap to keep this place running.
We always are, open to any donations that want to come in. Right now we have our Dove Tree campaign that is being held in 16 locations.
Wow.
So if you
Okay.
look on our social media, there is a list of locations where they can find these dove trees.
Okay.
They're just kind of like an angel tree, but with this one, what it is it's material that we need to stay running. Paper towels, toilet paper. If they want to do monetary donations, they're more than welcome to do so
Yeah.
also. We have a reverse bingo is what we're calling it at our thrift stores. We have two
Okay.
thrift stores now, which is a big deal.
Yeah,
now we
that's
have our home
huge.
store and we have our boutique store. So one's clothes, one's home goods. So that's
How
awesome.
cool.
So the bingo is you purchase anything on the bingo card, you make your bingo 15% off your purchase. So it's fun.
That is
We're making it
fun.
really fun just so that we can, ensure
Yeah.
that we do get gifts for the kids. You'll see things on there, gifts for a 2-year-old boy, gifts for a 16-year-old girl. Right now the kids' age range is pretty broad.
Yeah.
So being able to give them a Christmas and being in the situation that they're in is really something special.
Yeah,
And
I
we
can
want to make
imagine.
sure that they do have something to remember.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow, that's really cool. So those are great campaigns going on. And y'all said you have two thrift
We
stores
do have
now?
2 thrift
Which ones
stores,
are
yes.
they?
So we have Shotzi
Okay,
House
Shotzi
Resale
House.
Boutique, and then we have Shotzi House Resale Home Store.
Okay.
Yes, and they're both on Main Street, just going a little bit
Yes.
past right where the radio post is at.
Okay.
One of them is right there.
Okay,
Mhm.
very cool. So if someone wants to go shop, that's where you go. And that directly supports you guys
Yes,
too. So there
directly,
you go.
yes,
That's a
thank
good way. Getting cute clothes for supporting. Well, very good. So is there anything else that I haven't asked? Or anything else you could tell me? I'm trying to think of all my questions, but I just want to make sure I don't leave anything out.
I mean, there's just being able to support a nonprofit like this is something that again, like I said, is just real near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants to volunteer, anybody who wants to get involved with us in any way, I mean, you can reach out to me and just let me know, and we'll get you in the door. And you don't have to be in the shelter. You can go volunteer at the Shotzi House, and that is just another way of making that impact for the
Yeah.
people that we serve.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's amazing. Well, I really appreciate you
Thank you.
allowing me to
Of
come
course.
and interviewing you guys today. We do always end with one question, and it's, we're building a community center for community and youth center, and really our goal is to like. I was telling one person, I was like, we don't want to compete with any other nonprofits. That's not our goal. Our goal is to actually help you guys in any way possible that we can. So like if we're open on a day and we put aside 2 hours for your people to come and hang out to where they feel safe and there's no one else there,
That's amazing.
that's the kind of stuff we're wanting to do. It's just really like partner with everybody. But if you are opening a community center, because like obviously we don't have one, and there's a community center almost like every 5 miles in a big city, and so I'm like, we don't have one. So if you were opening up a community center, like being involved in a nonprofit, and what is something that you would suggest? Like, what is something that you think would be kind of a cool addition?
I think I would do self-defense.
Ooh, that's
I think I
cool.
would do self-defense classes
Okay.
also with just like tactical skills.
Yeah.
Just because when I was growing up, that was something that my grandma, my grandpa, and now my uncle make sure that we know. Do you know how to build a fire with sticks?
Yeah.
Because what if we have a
What
freeze
if we-
again?
right? Snowmageddon.
Yeah, all over again. So I think I would do something like that, something where people can come and just learn basic life skills, because working here, they've been not in control of their life the entire
Yeah.
time. Some of them don't know how to pay a bill, or some of them only know how to cook and clean. So being able to
Wow.
teach them general life skills would be something I would love to do.
Yeah. Well, just in having that available for anyone.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's huge. I
Yeah.
love that suggestion.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. And I also feel like teens or youth, it's kind of funny. Like, you'll be like, hey, can you do this? And they're like, what is that? And you're like, have you, like, oh yeah, you've lived on your phone this whole life, your whole life.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Like my daughter tells me, back in the 1900s,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
kid, I will take your phone away.
Mine does the same thing. She's 4 and she'll be like, back in the oldies, and I'm like, I'm only 33.
I'm
Like, I'm
telling
not.
you, she's like, were you alive when the TVs were black and white? I'm like, no. Well, yes, I was,
Yes, but
my
no.
TV was not black and white.
We did have color, okay?
She's rude.
Mine are too. It's okay. I think it's a girl thing, maybe. I don't know.
So funny.
Mine do the same thing. And they'll be like, you're so old. And I'm like, I'm 33. I'm not old. I was
not
just
old.
in high school
10 years ago.
10 years ago. Maybe a little longer than that.
I don't need to know.
Exactly. It's fine. Oh, man. Well, thank you so
Of
much for being
course,
on the
of course.
Tuesday
Thank you.
Buzz. And it was a pleasure meeting you. And I would love to come volunteer here. This would be
Yes,
so
just
cool.
reach out and let me know.
Yeah.
We will welcome you with open arms.
Oh, it's so dear to my heart. So I think it's a really amazing thing. And if you want to support, go to the Shotzi houses or get something on the Dove Tree, or just call them. I'm sure they could use volunteers or monetary support all the time. I'm sure is definitely something needed. So, but anyways, well, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching the Tuesday Buzz, and we'll see you next week.